Hello guys, how are you doing? Shit. Ah, everything is crazy. Come on. Let's see if the game wanna start. If not, I have to reset it. I think I have to reset it. Let's see. There we go. Up the stream will pick it up. There we go. Let's see, continue, load game. Let's see where it was last time. Shit. Okay. Let's see if it might be. And the cabinets. There's a lot of old stationery goods inside, like rusted paper clips and beat up staplers. Not one of them seems unusable or functional, except perhaps this spool of kite strings mixed with them. Okay. Maybe I should take this with me. Let's see. Open the cabinet door and retrieve the kit string from within. It's as good as new and it might just come in handy. It might. Let's see. Okay. Classroom 1A. A lot of walking today. She don't look at me. Okay. She don't look at me. Huh? Am I hearing things? Ouch. See. There is a twisted length of wire inside. The door seems to be busted, so it should be easy enough to pull out. You never know when something like this might come in handy. Maybe I should take it with me. Take the wire. Yes, I can. It can't hurt to have this on hand. Back. First floor. Rest of the exit. Oh, okay. Forgot about that. And we have to go all the way around, apparently. Oh well. Let's see, exit 1 north. Before 1 more. 1 west of the exit. Just try fishing out the follower. Okay, take a bit of ingenuity to get wherever that is out of the hole. Yeah. Maybe I can rig something up with this wire and kite string. Try fish it out. If I were to bend this wire into the shape of a fishing hook and attach it to the kite string, I thought, then maybe I will be able to bring up whatever it was down there, provided it wasn't too heavy. Well, it's not exactly a professional grade fishing rod, but here goes nothing. Yeah, I got it. Not a lot of resistance either. It mustn't been all that heavy. I quickly but carefully pulled it up, pulled in the line. Okay. Damn. Whatever it was, it fell off the hook before I could bring it back up. Guess I don't bend it tightly enough. Maybe it will be quicker to lower myself down with the hole in the hole after all. Though that would also be a far more reckless course of action. I'm just not sure what to do. I was supposed to... Yeah, okay. The safer alternative is usually the better alternative when if it is a general annoyance. So let's give it one more go. Alright, got it again. I will have to be much gentler about it this time. I began pulling up the line slowly and steadily, trying my hardest not to shake it any more than I had to. Finally, I pulled the item up from below. It was a small notepad. I flipped it over and it's a student ID book from Kisagara Academy. Mayu? It's Mayu's. No, did she fall into this pit? Mayu? Mayu, are you there? There was no response, and not a single sound or indication of movement. Maybe she wasn't down there after all. I don't see any indication of a person down there. Maybe she just dropped her student ID. That would be the best case scenario. Without even realizing it, I found myself gripping my student ID tightly, squeezing it in my hand, preparedly as if to verify its existence. It felt like her ID had been entrusted to me, and I absolutely had to get it back to her. It was now my mission.
心配だ。
Mayu, I worry about you if you have been injured. No, I mustn't think like that. I have to concentrate on what lies ahead.
学生証があるってことは
For now, I
マユ
just
は確実にこの
consider
学校の
this
どこかにい
proof
るって
that
ことだ。
Mayu is
地道に探せば
definitely
必ず
in
会え
here
る。
somewhere, and if I look for her long enough, I will sure meet her again. Let's see.
地震
Hey, Soul.
大丈夫だろうなこの校舎。
Yeah, I'm petting under the another earthquake. Can this building even survive this kind of abuse?
田口さんは来てない
Are you
の。
doing good?
まだ1時間経ってないのか。
Taguchi's not even here. I guess I probably hadn't been. It hasn't been an hour. I'm fine. Cooking. Nice. What are you cooking?
さっきの地震
What the hell is with these earthquakes?
わからない。
I don't know, but in any case, everything seems to have shifted now. All the holes and cracks in the walls and floors have changed position.
袋井
Gurui, I'm scared.
気を
Try
強く持
not
た
to
ないと。
let it get to
いつ
you.
もの
What
強気な
happened
美月はどうしたんだ。
to the nonsense Mitsuki we all know? Non-nonsense. What? Mayu, are you there, Mayu? Did you just hear someone
人の声し
screaming?
なかった
いや、
No, I can't say that I did.
下から聞こえた
Come on,
行ってみよう
Fuguroi.
袋井
Let's see who it is. Baked potatoes! Oh, that's so good! I love baked potatoes. With cheese and ham in them. Oh my god. Yes, please give me. That's so good. There we go. Crack open a cold one, boys. A cold energy drink, though. I had enough liquor last night, so I'm good for a whole month or something. So yeah.
待てよ。せっかちな
Wait,
やつだな。
damn it, she's so impulsive. But I really would like love me some baked potatoes now, though. That sounds so good. Ah,
美月、
Mitsuki,
すまない。
I'm so sorry
Kegawa
you're
ないか?
not hurt, are you?
大丈夫だから
No, I'm just fine. Sorry I didn't see you. Maybe if you nag boyfriend enough, maybe he can bake some potatoes. Maybe then. Maybe we should try to do that one day. We haven't tried that yet. Yeah, the emote. Maybe if you nag butt enough. Nag some butts. I always nag butts. That's how I
Yeah,
get
well,
around.
僕の方こそよそ
No,
見してたから
it was my fault. I wasn't really watching where I was going. The girl I just ran into was wearing a school uniform I hadn't encountered before. And standing next to her was a boy who had a halfway hesitated look on his face, but was offering the girl a hand anyway. He was wearing his school jacket and she was not, so I couldn't tell for certain, but they definitely came across as classmates, or at least schoolmates.
君は他校の生徒だな。
You're from another school, it seems. Are you alone?
森重作太郎
Sakutaro Morishige, 11th grader at Kirasagi Academy. Oh my god. 6 mates. Maybe. Maybe you can see some gore today, Sol. You haven't seen anything scary or gory yet. There has been so much, and you never see it. Oh, my voice is so fucked up today.
2年なら俺たちと同じだな。
Well, then we're on the same grade. My name is
こっちは
Masato Fukuroi, an 11th grader at Byakudan Senior High, and this is
山本美月。
Mitsuki Yamamoto. Pleased to meet you. Sakutaro is a really grandiose name. It's like something out of classic Japanese literature. Yeah, I've only seen semi-pornographic content in this game, so I'm not convinced. I'm sorry. Hopefully you will see some gore today. Yeah, I've been teased about it all my life. Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I actually think it's pretty cool.
美月
Mitsuki, you mustn't say such boorish things to first time you meet someone. You cause problems with Morishige. No, it's all fine.
何かあったの森
Is
重。
something wrong, Morishige? Huh?
だって
Well, you just seem kind of... Oh, by the way, I got a present yesterday at my birthday party. I got the Evil Within game, so I'm gonna play that on stream one day. That's so cool! I'm so excited. Yes, and I also got the Darksiders 2 games. Now I have 1 and 2, and I'm trying to get the third one. FB didn't notify me. No, it's not yet though. It's 3 days until I have my birthday. That's the only way I stay up to date. Yeah, me too. But no, it's the 27th February. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Don't stress. I just had the party yesterday because of weekend and stuff. You just seem kind of, I don't know, down, though I guess if you were all bright and cheery in a place like this, it would be kind of disturbing.
別にそういうわけじゃ。
I know, I assure you I'm fine. I'm just searching for someone, that's all.
森重君も
Oh, you too? We got separated from our friends and have been looking all over for
君は
them.
誰を探しているん
Who
だ
is it you looking for?
クラスメイトの
A
鈴本真由っていう女子を探す。
classmate of mine, Mayu Suzumoto is her name. She's small in stature, but her personality can light up a room and, right, this is her here. Suddenly remembering that I fished her student ID out of the pit, I withdrew it from my pocket and showed it to the 2 students. I'm afraid I haven't seen her, but how about you,
美月は
Mitsuki?
どうだ
私も会ってないかな。
Same here, sorry I can't be more help.
いいんだ。
It's quite alright. The student ID proves to me that she is in here somewhere. I will find her on my
一
own.
人で
By yourself, isn't that dangerous?
よかったら森重君も
You're
俺たちと一緒
welcome
に
to
行動し
join
ないか
us if you like. We're searching the school as well. After all, we can help you look for a Susumoto girl. For this Susumoto girl along the way.
参ったな。
Well,
Mochida
now
tachi
I'm
na
at
Tomoka.
lost. If
こんな知らない
it
連中
were
と
Mochida and the others, that would be one thing, but these two are totally strangers.
だがまあ、悪
It
い奴ら
seems
じゃなさ
nice
そうだ。
enough people, though.
Kochino
This
Fukuroってやつは
Fukuroi
頭も
in
良さそうだから
practical seems to have a
ギャーギャー
good
騒ぐ
head
ことも
on
ない
his
と思う。
shoulder, and they don't come off as obnoxious.
それに
But he does, though.
断るのも面倒だしな。
Refusing would present problem at its own too.
わかった。
Okay then,
Yoroshiku
let's
tanamu.
work together.
それじゃあどう
So
しよう
where do we go from here? I don't know. Let's see. So evil within, huh? Yeah. That's just a poop, but but Spot is crazy today. So evil within, but yeah, that's poop. So evil within, huh? Yeah, I had it on my wish list, and I think they just looked through the wish list and just picked something, I guess. But I'm really happy about it though. I really wanted that game, so I'm excited. Let's see. Ascend the 1F2F staircase in the southeast. I am in the southeast. That's just a butt. No, a poop is not a butt. Enter the girls' room, then examine the shining. Okay. Girls' room. Is not here. I'm at the wrong place. Where should I go though? Is this the right? Wait. South east. Maybe this is the right. No, then I said, oh, stupid me. Stop. Don't do it. I didn't read all the way through. I'm stupid. Come on. Arr. So it was the right place. I just need to go here. Come on. Then to the girls' room. See. And then okay.
骸骨の下に何かあるみたい
The girls' room then. With the various section of the notebook, if you'd like, then choose stop reading, and if you obtain the class logbook. Okay. There is something under her body. I got it. It looks looks to be a class logbook. Wow, Murashige, I'm kind of impressed. I didn't think I could bring myself to touch a dead body like that.
友達を探すために
He's
森下
trying
君だ
to
って
find
我
his
慢しているん
friends,
じゃ
so
な
I
いか
doubt he will let something as simple as that stand in his way. Having been lodged under a decaying corpse, the logbook has seen better days. Its pages are warped and stained with blood and other fluids. The class designation 3A is still faintly visible in the cover, however, and there are sections that seem to have escaped the leaking intact.
どのページから読もう
Which section should we read? I didn't have to read it, so I don't bother. It may be best to take this logbook with us. And then... Okay, let's see. We're going to 3A. There we go. Then and examine the podium. Okay. As we approach the teacher's podium, strange lettering become visible on its surface, almost as if it were embossed in it. Bring back the class logbook you took from the reference room right this instant. There is no telling what's going to happen next, you understand that, don't you? Examine it. Okay, some look. Northwest. I can't though. Ascend the F. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm stupid. Let's see. Then head to the... Okay. Toshi! Hello! How are you doing? The reference room door is locked. Okay. Okay. It's locked and not with a key this time. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing good. I'm a bit tired, but I'm good. But cute. I'm not mean with the key this time. It seems to be some sort of combination lock, 6 digits by all
試しにダイ
appearances.
ヤルを合わせてみよう
Let's see if we can figure this out. The first number is 8. The second number is 2. 4. 3. 2. 2. There we go. That's good to hear. Yeah, even though my voice is fucked up today though, but it's good. I can deal with it. Bingo, the lock is now disengaged. Yeah, I'm a real party animal. Enter the reference and examine the center bookshelf usually. Okay, reference. I'm not a party animal. I just had a lot of fun yesterday. Center. The shelf is full of science books for young children, illustrated encyclopedias, biographs of important people, and other educational materials. Yeah, party. See, it's a double joke, cause I'm very clever. Because you had a party. Super clever. But also you're playing Corpse Party. Wow. I love it. Bucketing. One particular gap on the shelf is a ceramic ornament pitching. Some kind of demon eating the left arm of a naked headless figure. My utter genius strikes again. It truly does. What a frightening image. It is.
気味が悪いな。
It's genuinely disturbing but well made, I'll
小屋の
admit.
我が子
Francisco
を喰らう
de
サトゥルヌス
Guia,
が題材だと本物は
Saturon
彫刻ではなくて絵だけど
Devorando a Usuhio. I believe it's called Saturn Devouring His Son. Okay. Though the original was a painting, not a sculpture.
詳しいな。
You're quite well versed in art history, I see.
森重くんって美術
Are
部
you
か
in
何か
school's art club or something, Morishige? No, I'm in the drama club.
へ
Drama!
え。それはすごいね。
Wow, impressive.
何がどうすごい
How
んだ
is that impressive?
バス
I
ケ部でも
bet
吹
he
奏楽部
had
でも
responded to
す
the
ごいって
same
言うんじゃ
way.
ないのか
I'd say I'm very into basketball club or woodwind band too. Woodwind band? What is that? Hello? The room fell into awkward silence after that. I become acutely aware of my own poor disposition, though I suppose I've never been very good at social interaction in the first place. I don't believe in wasting smiles on trivial things, and I never quite learn how to lie, even to save face or keep from hurting someone's feelings.
演劇部ってさ
So I've heard practice can get pretty rough in drama club. Is that true?
舞台装置に衣装
I'm
に
sure
脚本
there
に
is a lot of
用意するものはたくさんあるしな。
Sorry. To consider setting the stage, costuming, scripting.
そういうのは
Mayo is the
眉がやってるんだ。
charge of all of
僕は
that. I
役
just
者メインってい
the
うか
lead actor.
へえ
Oh,
森
nice.
重くんって背高い
Being
しイケメンだ
as
から
tall
人気ある
and
でしょ
handsome as you are, I'm sure you must be a big
い
hit.
や
No,
It's-
not especially. It's
大
not
切
the
なのは外見よりも演技
outward
だし
appearance that matters after all, but the acting.
将来の進路は
So
やは
are
り
you
演劇
planning
学
to
校とか。
try for acting school in the future? And
できれば留学して
if possible,
本
I'd
格
like
的
to
に役者の
study
勉強をしたい
abroad
って思っている
and
そのために貯金も
apprentice
してい
with
るし
real actors.
語学も
I've been saving money and focusing on language studies to that end for some time. Siba, more like sleeper. Sleepy feline. That's me today. Oh my god. Let's see. Wow, very nice.
ああ、 俺たち
It's
と同い年
amazing
なの
that
に
you
今
put
から
so
将
much
来を具体的
thought
に考えて
into
る
your
んだな。
future plans at this young age.
評価してくれるのはありがたいが
I'm great. Oh my
こ
god.
いつら本当に俺の話になんか興
I'm
味があるの
grateful
か
for their platitudes, but that is all they are. No, these two can't possibly have any legitimate interest in a world I'm saying.
会ったばかりの他人のこと
I
に
can't even
一喜一憂できるなんて
conceive
理解
of
できない
being this captivated by the
俺が
life
淡白すぎるんだろ
details of a person I've only just met. But then maybe I'm just overly pragmatic.
そろそろ行かないか
Shouldn't we
ここに
be
はその置
going
物以外
aside of the
目立つものはなさ
sculpture?
そうだ
This really doesn't seem like to be anything else noted in here.
待って、学級日誌を
Right,
し
we
まってあ
should
げなくちゃ。
return the logbook while we're here. True, we really don't need the logbook anymore. The Goya sculpture, on the other hand, was particularly calling my name. So awake. I reached for it, picked it up, and handed it to Mitsuki since she had the biggest bag. Out of any of us, she looked puzzled but took it anyway. Yay. Let's see. Return to the first floor and head towards the locker room. Okay. How's it running? Ooh. Go, go. To the locker room. Okay, let's see.
妙に暗いな。
It's awfully dark down this way,
それに、
and it's really cold too. It feels like there is cold water wrapped around my entire
このま
body.
ま先に進むのは危険かもしれな
Continuing
い。
down this hole may be dangerous. Turn back. What faces were staring directly at me, and if I'd somehow been designed their de facto leader, so after a moment's thought, I suggested we turn back. I don't much care either way, but they obviously did, so it seems the best course of action at the time. You, thank God.
よかった。
Yep.
やった。落とし
Crap,
ちゃっ
I dropped it.
た。
Oh, part of it broke off. That's not good, is it?
まず
廃校とはいえここの
No,
備
it's
品だぞ。
not.
まずいに
It
決まって
is
るじゃないか。
not. Oh, surely not. Abandoned school building or not is something that doesn't belongs to you. You really are a
袋井のクソ真面目は
stickler
こんな状況
of
でも
the
健在だ
rules
ね。
no matter where we are, huh?
ちょっと見せてくれないか
May I see that for a moment, please?
いいけど、どうしたの？
Sure, but why?
破損した部分から
I think I see something inside it from where it broke off.
あ、本当だ。
Oh, hey, you're right. What is it? What is
像の
that?
中の骨組みじゃないか。
Isn't it just the wireframe the sculpture used to hold the object
だ
shape?
けど、何か別
I
のもの
don't
かも。
think so. That's not at all that's in there
確かめて
anyway.
みよう
I know one way to find out. As they say, sometimes the simplest solution really is the best. And if we want to see what was see what was inside the thing. There was one surefire method. Ah. The Goya statue hit the ground with all the force I could muster and shattered into countless pieces. And there, among the wreckage, was the key made of copper. It looked old, but since it had been sealed away from the elements, all this time there wasn't a single trace of rust or corrosion on it.
文字が彫ってある
Look, there is a label, Heavenly
天
Host
神
Elementary.
小学校
So I guess that means
どうや
it
らこの
does
学校の
indeed
鍵みたい
belong
だ
to this school building. Whoa, a key! Yes! Certainly, this was an important item to have found. And now aware that Mitsuki's bag was not the safest place to store things, however, I pocketed myself. What is the key for? Okay, I know. So much for the surprise. Let's see. My hat! The classroom door is locked. Yeah, but not for long. It's locked up tight. Maybe the copper key can open this door. Use the copper key. With a click, the door unlocked. It's an alcohol lamp.
まだ芯もメタノール
Looks
も残
like
ってる
it's
から
still
使えそうだな。
got a decent wick and plenty of methanol in it too.
なんか手の跡
Aren't these handprints on it though in
ここに
blood?
ついてるの
I hadn't noticed them at first, but Mitsuki was correct. There were small bloody handprints on the alcohol lamp, small enough that they most likely were made by a child or children.
なんだか気持ち悪いよこ
I
のラ
don't
ンプ
know about you guys, but this lamp gives me the creeps.
だけど明かりは多い方がいい
Still, the more light source available to us in here, the better. This wasn't something we could leave behind. It was a real stroke of luck that we stumbled upon something so inherently useful. True. Let's see. Okay. Come here. On there. There you go.
暗いな。明かりをつけないか。
Hey, Grandpa. How are you doing? Got a lurk going for you while I work on some stuff. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's so dark here. We should try taking a light with us, don't you think?
アルコールランプに火をつけ
Shall
て
I
みよ
try
う
lighting the alcohol lamp then? Light the lamp, just leave a candle. Light the lamp?
確かにろうそく
I
よ
guess
り
it's
アルコールランプの方が
yeah.
明るいし、長持ちするだろうな。
That could certainly be a lot brighter than a candle and should burn longer as well.
はいマッチ
Here, I got
Saki, okay,
matches. We found them in the music room earlier. How convenient that we just found a lamp. Yeah, I know, right? So convenient. As the wick flared up, the whole hallway was bathed in a warm blue glow. And somehow the darkness just seemed to shrink away from it, powerless against the unexpectedly capable opponent. Heck yeah! Ah. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I'm stupid. There we go. Amy!
浦部、おい、浦部。
Urabe, hey. Urabe, stay with us now. Collapsed on the ground was someone both of my companions clearly knew. She wore the same uniform as Yamamoto. Both Fukurui and Yamamoto immediately ran to her side and began attempting to rouse and control her.
よかった。
Thank God you're alive.
浦部、大
Are
丈夫
you
か？
okay,
どこか怪我？
Urabe? Are you injured at all?
他のみんなは
And what about the others, Toko and Kisami? Do you know if they're alright? It's so weird though, Trashy, that we are in the other game. We never heard or saw any of these characters at all. It's so weird. It's so strange. I don't know. Frightened out of her mind, the now conscious schoolgirl slapped away Yamamoto's outstretched arm and shot to her feet.
美月、
Mitsuki,
どうしたんだ、浦部。
what's wrong, Urabe?
落ち着いてエミ。
Get a hold of yourself, Emmy. It's me, Mitsuki, and Fugurui is here too. No. Get your hands off me. I have to run. If I don't, he will catch me. Wasn't there a whole thing about parallel realities or something? Yeah, it was. They talked about parallel realities, but we just saw the group of children that we were with at the start of the game. Never like so many other people. I've never heard about these 3 characters at all. Andrea awakens. Yes, she's awake and wants all the pets. She darted her head around wildly, surveying her surroundings quickly and frantically like a wide-eyed fawn who scented a predator closing in. That is pet. What on earth could have happened to her? It was as if her own paranoia had completely drowned out the sound of her friends and classmates to such an extent that she didn't even notice them. She was also perceptibly shaking, and a lot more than she would from the cold rain alone, and her teeth were chattering. Something had truly spooked her. Emmy, we're all going to die. He's going to kill us. Ah! Emmy, wait! It's not safe to be alone in here.
追いかけよう。
We got to go after her.
一体彼女は何を見たん
What
だ
did she see? I wonder. She must have come in contact with death itself to react so strongly. Perhaps a murderer on
俺
the
も追う
loose.
べきなんだろう
Maybe I should join them in the
がそ
chase,
こまで
but
す
I
る理由
have
もないか
no responsibility there. Here, it is my
あの
fight.
二人は
They
一緒に
did
マユを探してく
accompany
れたか
me on my
できる
search
なら
for
力になってや
Mayu,
りたいな
so I'd like to do something for them in exchange.
向こうもゴタゴタしている
But
みたいだし
things seems
巻き込
to
まれるのはごめ
disarray
んだ
right now, and I prefer not to get caught up in their mess.
俺は俺でマユを探
I
そ
will
う
resume the search of Mayu on my own.
一人の方が
Solo
性に合ってるんだ
acts
し
have always suited me best after all. Oh my god. He's so high on himself though. It's awful. Okay, let's see. Oh, I miss you so more than you can know. Tell me where did you go? Mayu? Is that Mayu's voice?
マユの声だ
I'm
今
certain
度は
of
間
it.
違いない
Nope.
マユ
Mayu,
どこだ
where are
マユ
you, Mayu?
返事をしてくれ
Answer me, please,
マユ
Mayu! Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Katna Joe? Mayu!
見て
Look,
渡り廊下だ
there is a
行ってみよう
walkway
向こうに
to
ナー
another
がいるかも
building.
しれない
Let's
し
go, okay. Nana is probably over there somewhere. Who is Nana and Nari? What the fuck is that? Oh, okay.
私は武蔵川
My
女子
name
中
is
学校
Nari
1年6組天戸谷
Amatoya.
なり
I'm a 7th grader on Musashigawa Girls Middle School, class 1-6. Come on, even I remember who Nana is. Do you? I don't believe you. It's some chick that wasn't in a previous game.
なあなというのは私の幼馴染の名
Nana
前
is a friend I've had
Nana.
since I was a little girl. Her real name is Nana Ogasawara. So many characters,
さ
yeah.
っきまで一緒にいたんだけど
She's been with
廊下を歩いて
me
いるう
up
ちにはぐれ
until
てしまっ
just
た
recently when we randomly gotten ourselves separated in the halls.
同行者が一人い
I
るん
did
だけ
still
ど
have another companion with me, but well, she wasn't really someone I could count on like at all. Wait, Nari, my feet are tired.
足疲れ
Shihaya? I don't know who that is.
たこれでもう何度目も
That's how it
泣き言だろ
always was with her. I lost count on how many things she's found to whine about in this place. It was Shihaya Yamase, a fellow member of the drama club, never satisfied but never willing to do anything about it. Drama fits her to a T. If Nana were with us, I'm pretty sure she would give in to Shihaya's whining and insist we take a break, but I'm not Nana and I won't be guilted so easily.
じゃあそこで座ってなよ
Then have a seat, I will go on without you. No,
だって疲れて歩けない
but
ん
you're
でしょ
too tired to walk, aren't you? I can walk. It really was just like leading a child around. She was as spoiled as can be. I truly felt it wasn't possible for any human being to be more spoiled than Shiaya. Oh my god. But it's not like I could really leave her behind, you know. She's been dead in no time, flat and helpless as she was. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I don't like people like that. Ah!
ちょ危ないじゃん
The hell?
床濡れてるんだから急に飛びつかないでよ
That's dangerous, you know. The ground is slippery here. You can't just jump into me like that. No. But the
あ
thunder,
のね
you know, thunder isn't exactly a rare and mysterious danger or anything. It's certainly nothing to get worked up about.
あんた家でも
Do you
学校で
jump
も
and grab
雷
onto
鳴るたびに
people's
誰かに
shoulders
抱き
when
ついて
it's
るわけ
thunder at home or at school too? If Nana is around, it's usually her.
私はなあな
So
の愛用品か
I'm supposed to be her proxy then. Nari, are you mad?
別に
Not especially.
なあな探さなきゃ
Let us go, okay? I'm sure you'd rather grab onto the real Nana rather than settling for a poor substitute like me, right? Seriously, you're just going to agree with that? Jesus. This building is a lot more rundown than the other one. My head kinda hurts. I give you that one. I guess it was... I guess this is what they mean when you say the air feels heavy. We shouldn't stay in here any longer that we have to. Wow, yeah. I wonder if Nana is really in here. Well, all we can do is look for her. I'm sure she's doing the same right now. So we're about to run into each other sooner or later. How so? Do you think maybe Nana is already... Again, with that crap, just stop, okay? But, oh my god! Don't cry, damn it, I'm scared too, you know? I told myself that I was going to find Nana in this second building, come hell or higher water. A failure was not an option. I don't know. Option maybe. To the staff room and you should come across. Okay, staff room. There's a large hole on the floor here blocking the way through the hall. Okay. Let's see if I get this right. Art room. See, 1 west, 2 north. The dull, gloomy corridor suddenly lit up brightly for just a moment, and in that moment something became visible. What? This? Ooh. There, glinting in the dim light, sat what appears to be a component from some electronic device. In contrast with everything else in the school, it seems like it's fairly recent item. A decade old at most, but likely much newer. A decade, not decade. What do you suppose to do? What do you suppose this is? I'm not really sure, but it kinda looks like a battery, maybe. Maybe someone brought a beefed up phone or a game system in here. Yeah, might as well take it with us, I figure. Though if I gave it to Shiaya for safekeeping, it will no doubt wind up on the ground again somewhere, so I decided I just pocketed the thing. Okay, let's see. See, there we go. Hello? On the other side of the hall there was now a man collapsed on the ground. I couldn't see any obvious wounds on him, but he wasn't moving at all. Okay, my potatoes are ready. I'm gonna eat. That's okay. Eat well. It was hard to ascertain details in this dim light, but he seemed a bit too big to be a middle schooler or high schooler, and he wasn't wearing a uniform. Who is that? Seems a bit old to be a student. Is he dead? I don't know. Are you alright? Are you injured, maybe? Still no response. Maybe we should check something over there, or maybe that would be a bad idea. Nari, look. This was lying on the floor over there. The camera, wonder if it's his. It was fairly expensive looking DV camcorder. And a well-worn one at that, it with dings and chips all over it. Nonetheless, it looked like it's probably still worked. Yeah. What is it this time? Mayu, where are you gotten yourself off to? Mayu, I swear I hear your voice just a moment ago. You can't be far. You were singing about missing me. Are you okay? Have you been injured? Are you afraid? Are you lonely? Damn it, Taguchi. What the hell is keeping you? It's been well over an hour. I'm waiting here to exhaust information with you when I could be out searching. Damn it, goddammit, why has it come to this? Oh Maya, I don't care about anyone else, I just want you to be safe, just you. And I will be happy. The hell are you looking at? I'm in agitated state. I kicked a pair of hallway slippers that was sitting on the ground nearby, and they flew right into the dead girl's face. What are you doing sitting in a place like that anyway? You're dead, you're not worthy of such a honored seat. You're an eyesore. Oh my god. What's that look? You think I'm strange? What gives you the right, you goddamn stick? Oh my god, he's crazy. I grabbed her jaw and began shaking it around and was a bit startled by the sensation. It felt just like I was touching living flesh. Except this person was very, very cold as a statue covered in skin and muscle, but a statue nonetheless. What am I doing? Have I lost my mind? Why else would I be venting my anger at a dead body? I'm terribly sorry. I've seen now that your eyes have been sliced up, so you really weren't looking at anything, were you? Oh my god. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Oh my god. If I asked you this a few days ago, I've no doubt you will have been able to voice your objections and slap me right into the face, Miss Arisa Kaida. Pity. Get it together, Sakutaro. If you keep this up, you will never find Mayu. Besides, this poor girl is an unfortunate victim. She's done nothing wrong. Want to know a secret, Kaida? You're quite a looker right now. But you're just going to rot from here on out, you rotten rot. You will rot until your flesh gets all soft and mushy like soup. Your skin starts to stretch and sag, and your eyeballs spill out of your head like raw eggs. Oh my god, this dude! The smell you produce will be foul fouler than any
口
toilet,
の中も
and every part
ウ
of
ジ
you,
虫の
your
餌になっ
face,
ち
your
まうん
mouth,
だ
your bowels, will become my good show.
そうなる前に
But before that
そ
happened,
うだな
yes, it's
綺麗な君の
preserved
姿を残し
that
ておいてやる
beautiful
よ
form of yours, shall we? Let's preserve. I flipped my cell phone back on and switched it to camera modes, centering the lens to the lovely Miss Kaida. Her slashed and broken gaze was focused ahead of her at a downward facing angle. Yet in contrast to these injuries, she wore a peaceful expression on her face, almost as if she were posing for me, just waiting for me to hit that shutter button.
うーん
What a lovely
いい表
visage.
情するじゃない
This
か
will make a splendid picture.
いい絵にないいね
Superb. Have you ever
アン
heard
ダル
of
シア
a
の犬って
French
映画
film
を知ってる
called...
かい
I'm not gonna try to pronounce that
二人
even.
だよ
You remind me so much of it right now.
もう
Haha,
一枚いい
might
かな
I take another? Kisses. Haha. You may just be more
ひょっとしたら
charming now than you
君
were
が生き
when
てた
you
時
were
よりも
alive. Yes,
今
I
の方
think
が
you
見たっ
must
て
be.
ほら
I mean, just
この
look at that
硬直した
face.
方
The
のライ
lines
ンなんか
formed by those stiffened
ああ失礼かもし
cheekbones
れないけ
are...
ど
I'm sorry, but this
エロ
just
ティック
so...
だ
Okay.
この手
And
首の
those cuts
傷
on
も
your wrists. I tried poking her wound with my finger and heard a moist, squishy sound as my fingertip was swallowed up. She's gone cold, but I guess there was still some blood left in her. Either that or decomposing was already well underway. I pushed farther in, digging my fingers through the gaps between her muscles into it struck something smooth and
う
hard.
ーんあ骨だね
I struck bone.
このぬめり
It's
気と強さ
vicious. Yeah,
奥に秘めた
I
真
know.
の強さ
It's you.
官能的だよ
Believes the steadfast strength of a marrow within it, almost central. No, why? Stop. Yes. As I drew my face into her forehead, a few particles of perfume sent the foul odor of sweat and sebum that were heretofore been assaulting my nostrils. Sealed in a place like this, unable
ここ
even
に
to
閉じ
wash
込
your
められ
hair,
て
but you
ろく
still
に髪も
found
洗え
the
なかった
time and energy to groom. How delightful.
でも
And yet the smell of death and blood suits you
血
so
の
much
香りの
better,
方
so
が似
much
合ってい
better.
る絶対に
Jesus, he is crazy.
俺は
What the hell? What am I
何を
doing?
やって
What
たんだ
have been taking pictures? Why
死体
have
の
I
写真
been
なんて
taking pictures of corpses? He truly is. Oh my god. He's awful.
しかし
I suppose
こういう状況では
I suppose they do say stress is the real killer in situations like this. So anything I can do to relieve my build-up stress isn't so bad.
そう
Yes, it's all just happenstance.
死体があった
There happens to be corpses in here, so I
そういえば
come to think of it, Taguchi was taking footage of the
ここの死
corpses
体を撮
on
っている
here
とか
as
言っ
well,
てたな
and he said he was doing it so he could file a police report.
とっくに約束の
1
1時間を過
hour
ぎてる
was
かもし
long
れ
since come and gone.
そろそろ
Perhaps it's
田口さ
time
ん
I
を
search
探し
for
てみ
him
る
as
も
well.
しかしたら
It's
田口さんが
entirely
眉をつけて同
possible
行して
that
るかもしれないし
he's met with Mayo and is accompanying her after all, in which case standing around here will accomplish nothing. Okay. Amidst the darkness of the corridor, spotted the human figure, living ones this time. 2 of them. both female and both such younger than I approached them without making a noise or saying a single word to announce myself. Ah,
今度は何よ
what is it this time? Junior high, I guess maybe 12 or 13 years old. One was clearly much more fear-prone than the other as she wrapped herself around her companion's arm and was actively trying to hide behind her. Okay. Let's see. She was looking in my general direction, but with the light as dim as it was, I had no idea whether or not she could see me. And while finding survivors in this land is the land of the dead was a rare occurrence indeed, my focus was squarely on the man sprawled out farther down the hall. He was unconscious, probably worse, and an uncrossable gap separated us, but I definitely recognized him. It was Taguchi.
あの、
田口さん
It's
死んでるの
Taguchi.
か
Is Mr. Taguchi's dead? Was I concerned about him? Did I feel for him? Honestly, no. I felt nothing whatsoever. At that moment, I was simply asking because I was curious. I'm normally calm and stoic, sure, but this seems cold even by my standards. Did I really not care one way or another if he was dead?
あ
He
の、
were dead?
その人
Hey,
と
you
知り
know
合いなん
that
で
guy?
すか
いや
Not
Basically.
really.
でも今、名前
But
言
you
ってま
just
したよね
said a
What?
name,
その人のだと思うん
didn't you
で
hear? I think
どうぞ。
this belongs to him. Give it a look. The girl handed me a beat up DV camera. No doubt about it. This was the same one Taguchi had been looking into when I met him earlier. I took it without a word and immediately tried to turn it on. But no, well, it had no
バ
power.
ッテリーが切れてる
Battery is dead. Doesn't seem like it will be for much use anyway.
バッテリー
Anymore.
も落ちてたから拾って
I
お
think
き
we
ました
found its battery pack on the ground too. Here, try it
あ
out.
あ
Okay.
この人
The hell is his problem? Okay.
不愛想すぎ
He says, what kind of social reject accept a stranger's kindness like that? Not that I need a tank or anything, but still. Nari.
平気どうせ聞こえてない
Don't
よ
worry, he's not even listening. I placed the battery pack in the DV camera and immediately saw the red power light pop on. Still fully functional by all appearances.
これで
appearances.
保存してある
Now I
映
can check over the footage she collected. So what are you
像
two
君た
doing
ちは
here?
ここで何してるんだい
友達
Well,
を探しているんです
we're looking for a friend, Nana
武蔵川
Ugasawara,
女子中学
and
の同
he
級生なんですけど
Kari Kirigami, a fellow student from Musashibagawa Junior High, and one other from the senior high.
私は天戸屋
My
な
name is Nari Amatoya, and this is Chihaya Yamase.
そうか
I see middle schoolers. Then, haha, the litter of you two reminds me of Washida's sister.
何の話ですか
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a senior high student, right?
俺も人を探してるんだ
I'm looking for someone too. Her name is Mayo Suzumoto. Have either of you seen
あ
her?
の
You know, it's proper manner to introduce yourself before you start asking
あ
questions.
あすま
Oh,
ない
I'm terribly sorry. I'm
俺は森重作太郎
Sakutaro Miroshige,
2年だ
11th grader at Kisaragi Academy High School.
それでさっ
Back
き
to
の
my
話だけ
question
ど
then, have either of you
Mayu
seen
知らないか
Mayu? I have a picture of her
この
here.
写真の子なんだけ
I
ど
flipped open Mayo's student ID to the photo page almost as if I wear a sheriff flashing my badge, but the response from these two were not encouraging. They exhausted a quick glance with one another, then shook their heads.
私たちは
I
会ってな
didn't
いみ
think
たいです
either of us have seen her
そう
now.
か
I see, that's alright. There may be one clue,
このカメラの中
be
に
some clue
手
to
がかりがあ
where
るかもしれないし
to her whereabouts in this camera. I rewound the tape a bit and put the camera in the playback mode. Immediately horrifying imagery began displaying on the device's tiny LCD screen. Audio was irrelevant. It seems like the only sounds of the tape were those of Taguchi's ragged breathing and footsteps, and his occasional self-muttering. 90% of the video footage then consisted of dead bodies, while the remaining 10% was mostly just the camera auto-focusing on the dim light. Each body was shot from a variety of angles, so the cause of death could be easily determined. Guess he really was planning on showing this to the police.
何これ
The hell is this? It's nothing but dead bodies. Get it away, I don't want to see that. The two noisy girls were peeking on the video contents over my shoulder, and neither seemed certain quite how to react. Amazing. He really did a nice job
俺
with
が
this.
まだ見てない死
So
体が
many
いくつも
bodies I haven't seen yet, so many they're like
これなんてまるで
Charles' paintings
シーレ
like
の
so
鉛筆だ
beautiful.
けど惜しいな
Still, his technique
田口さんの視点
could be
は
better. He does
作業
little
的だ
to catch the viewer's eye.
映
There's
像を
too
見る他
much
人の目を意
resistance,
識して
too
いる
much
し
distance.
死者に
If it were me, Nari. Okay. What's the
どうした
matter?
なんで
Why
笑ってるん
exactly
です？
are you laughing?
笑ってる？
Laughing? Am I laughing?
笑ってますよ
Yes, you're smiling and laughing like you're having a grand old time.
それは
Well, that's rather odd, isn't it?
なりちゃん
Nari, let's. Okay, I'm sorry, but we have to be going now.
私
行く
Going?
Doko.
Where exactly?
友達探してる途中
Well,
なんで
we were in the middle of searching for our friends.
何をそんなに慌ててるんだ
What's your rush? Maybe there is something I can do to help.
いいです私たち
That's
だけで頑
quite
張ります
alright.
から
We handle it on our own. Goodbye now.
何を勘違いしたんだか俺
Haha, I
のこと
think there
変
must
質
be
者か何かだと思ったの
have
か
been a misunderstanding. Maybe they thought I was some kind of pervert. Aren't you?
まあいい
Well, that's fine by me.
誤解を解くのも
It would be a
面倒だ
pain in the ass to change their minds anyway.
それに
Besides,
なかなか面白い
that
反応だっ
was
た
a
し
rather fascinating reaction.
カメラは置いておこ
I
う
think I'll leave the camera here. It's Tagushi's eyes, after all. No one else could possibly feel that what he felt from anything he caught on it.
俺は俺自身の目で見て
I want to keep taking in these surroundings with my own eyes, to keep feel what this school has to offer in my own personal way. I
俺
want
だけのコ
my
レクション
own
が欲しい
collection, or I suppose I just want
Yeah.
to
死者を自
possess
分のも
the
のにし
dead.
たいのか
I want to make them mine. Wait,
待て
what am I thinking? I should be searching for Maya
俺は
right
毎
now.
撮影はただのストレス発
These
散だ
photos are just for
Mayu
stress
Sasasani.
relief.
俺が自暴自棄にな
I
っては
could
話に
lost
ならないからその
lost
防衛
myself
策
to
だ
despair before finding Maya. She could be gone forever, and I mustn't let that happen.
そう
Yes, this is all
Mayuを
just
探す
one
ための
step
手段
in
で
the
しかない
long process of finding her,
目的
and I
と手段を
certainly can't be
履き違えちゃダメだ
mixing up a single step with my end goal.
だが
But I want to see more.
もっと見たい
Let's see. see. Taguchi is completely motionless. It's possible to tell from here if he's dead. It's impossible to tell from here if he's dead, though, or simply unconscious. Another earthquake?
またか
After bracing myself for an intermediate amount of time, the earthquakes finally subside. There's a candle shimmering here along with a note. Whatever you do, don't look behind you.
振り返ったらどうなるっていう
What
んだ
happened if I do? Stay back. What's
ど
wrong?
うしたんだ
Where are we? Shut the hell up. I told you to stay back. You're in the league with him, aren't you?
錯乱してるみたいだな
You seem confused. What happened,
何があったんだ
Yamamoto?
山本さん
Don't touch me. There's blood on your hands. You really are. You really are.
誤解だよ
You're mistaken.
これはさっき死体を調べ
This
た時
is from examining a dead body earlier.
おかしいって思ったんだ
Just as I
そんなに
thought
平気で下に触って
then, how can you be so
やっぱりだ
cavalier about touching corpses? You're not right.
これじゃ
There
何
is
を
no
言っても
getting
無駄だ
through
な
to her in this state, I guess.
私は騙さ
I
れない
won't be fooled. I won't be taken by your lies anymore. Okay. She's
やか
certainly in
ま
a
しい女
mood.
だ生きている人間はうるさくて
Living
かなわない
humans are so irredeemably noisy. People need to understand the value of silence.
山本さん
Yamamoto. Gone already?
Oh, it is
Is she? I should find some place to collect myself. That's right. I can always go back
そう
there.
だまたあそこにそういえば
I almost I forgot about the taping that production of Barber of Seville.
時間までに家へ帰らないと
I will have to make sure I get home in time. And here I was again. I pressed the button on my phone to shut off the second alarm I'd set. If this time display were accurate, then there was no chance of making... Hey! Welcome back. Then there was no chance of making it home in time to record the show for Maya.
後で
I will have to apologize to her later. I slid my finger naturally, almost automatically, from shutting off the alarm to opening my folder of saved photos. Hey, Cody! How are you doing? Hey, how are you today, my friend? I'm doing good. And you? Are you having a good time? Let's see. Okay. I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I'm happy to hear that. That's good. There was no sound in the room other than the tone of my button presses. You have a kitty on your stream and I love it. Yeah, I have. This is my baby. She's so beautiful and precious. Yeah, you're so cute. a virtual and virtually no light other than that which shone from the LCD screen. And so it seems anyway. Yet this was my rock. In this place I could truly relax. Here and here alone I felt at peace. So I take it you forgave Andrea. No, I don't. I really don't, but yeah, I just have to. I can't be angry at her for that long of a period. Ouch! Okay, now I'm not happy anymore. Fuck it. Yeah, kitty cam. I love kitty cam. Everyone need to have a kitty cam. That's so true. Everybody should have a kitty cam. It's so nice to have. I love it. Yeah, Trashy. She and me is not on a good roll lately. Okay. The air was filled with the overpowering aroma of blood and entrails. It would be entrails. It will be enough to make most people vomit, but for me it was a smell of savor. I'd even describe it as comforting. Oh my god, I can't stay angry at her for long. And then she hits me. Perhaps it's because it reminds me that I was in her presence. She who decorated the wall like a flower in full bloom. When I sat across from her, I felt more at ease than I can possibly convey in words. Yay! It was as if she was always been there for me, as if she were waiting for me. Cat instantly attacks. Yeah, that happens. And sure enough, whenever I felt weary or needed respite, the door to this infirmary would always open for me, despite its tendency to the contrary. Yeah, I love gore. I just start smiling and laughing every time I see gory stuff. It makes me so happy. Each time it did too, I would always be drawn in as if the room were swallowing me up, and my eyes would always happen upon this offering first. The skull upon the wall, slowly drying and slowly rotting, would always be there to greet me, and never once did I tire of the sight. Siba, do I need to call some? No, I'm fine. I'm all fine. I will never do anything.
随分集まったな。
I have enough
死体の写真。
horror animes and games and video or movies and series and stuff like that, so I'm all good. I've sure taken a lot, so many photos of the dead. I began talking to myself, or maybe I was talking to her. Notice the self, stay away from Steve. Nah, you don't need to. It went well with Ping and Bunny, so you're fine. I'm nice, I promise. Within my phone's memory were stored some of man's most sensual, most voluptuous objects, the art. And she was the tip of the brush, the grand prelude. You're not sure? I'd assume a whole other buildings worth of beautiful sculptures to admire. Now too, I'm thrilled to bursting. Hi! I see you. Yeah, I see you.
これだ
This is the one. Oh my god, he is so creepy. This was the sculpture known as Mitsuki Yamamoto in life, but in death she was my property, one of my many pieces of found art. Those spirited eyes who dulled and clammy, those lips and that spoke such harsh words. Stained with blood, her abdomen shred, her innards exposed. Creepy, yes. So alluring, so captivating as she now was she now. Sometimes destroying that which is beautiful only serves to make it more beautiful. And truly this was the proof.
しかし
Still it
やっぱり残念だな
is a shame. It was a shame that I could only gaze upon these gorgeous works of art within these school grounds. Sakana! Hello! Yeah, this is a horror game. This is a really disturbing horror game. This game is weird, yeah. Hi! How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm having a lot of fun with this game today. And I'm having a lot of fun with my shatters and my cat. And you? It was a shame that I could only... yeah. Before returning home to Mayo, I need to erase every one of these photographs from my phone. It seems like such a waste. The world in which I once dwelled was far too narrow-minded to accept these masterpieces. It was often a hard place to call home. But as long as I had Mayo with me, I could endure. And to that end, this folder was an obstacle. Determined hurdle to be overcome before I could return the world of the living. Good to hear. Doing good, done loads of bonus streams this week and hit my mini February following goal, so that's PT me in a good mood. Oh, puts me in a good mood. Ah, nice. That's super cool to hear. I'm also it's not saying on my goal that I have hit my goal, but I have for this month, so I'm super happy myself. I just would love my viewer counts to go up a bit, but that's okay, I can deal with it. But I'm happy you're having good streams and are happy and in a good mood. I saw you reach yours too, Grats. Thank you! I'm so happy! I needed to delete it to put it all behind
でも
me.
まあ
Well, I'm sure it will be fine, haha.
まだ
His laughter is so crazy.
帰ってからで
If I do it after I get back. I think we are done with this chapter now, actually. Yeah, we are. Woo! Fifth clear. The voice acting is disturbing, I know, right? Oh my god. Hey. So now we have, let's see, Mire and Tooth. I don't know what blood drive is. I will see. Hello? Hey! Sukanabot! He's following me, thank you! There you go! 100%! Finally! Thank you! I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's see, shall we start on... I use my bot to help people with views. I know it's just a bot, but hope I can help. Yeah, it helps a lot actually. I really appreciate it. That is super smart too. I often use, I have really good internet, so I usually have my PC or my laptop up and running, and I always have the lurker .tv up, and then I just have it on the whole day, so every time someone is streaming I sit as a creeper or lurker. Creeper? What the fuck? Sit as a lurker on streams and trying to like catch most of my streams. That's a very nice gesture, but to be honest, I'm not sure if it's allowed. It's okay. No one cares. Yeah, that's what I try to do. Yeah, using a bot to boost views. I mean, it's not an auto-bot thing. I have to manually control it. Yeah, it's a bot to like. It's a stream bot, so it's like your it's basically a second account for me. Yeah, I have that too. I have Fear Feline bot. Is my bot, and it's just for like making it easier to stream and stuff like that, and being in the chat, and so it's not like an Autobot or a view bot. It's just a bot for your stream. And the game crashed. Let's see. Okay, bye. Yeah, sometimes my mod will control it too, so if Sukanabot starts talking, it means Oslo has taken control and is trying to creep people out. That sounds fun though. I would love to be creeped out by him sometime. Hi, baby girl. Come on. I will try to start Precious Kitty, yes. My little precious kitty. She's so cute. Ah, you're so cute. Okay, we're gonna start a bit on this chapter today. Just to like get this game over with. We have used so much time on it. And I really want to start on Call of the Cthulhu as soon as possible. Heck, I miss having cats. Oh, sorry, you can have Andrea. It's okay. She is sometimes a pain in the ass, so you can have her. And she's old too. No, I love my kitty. I love her. She's so cute. Oh, shit. Ouch. My glasses. Birds are fun, but all but my parrot is attached to my mom and she's not exactly cuddly. Nah, I don't see birds as the cuddly kind of animals. You inspired me to kind of have a cat cam. We moved our cat tree to sit behind me on stream so people can see the kittens when they are sitting on it or playing on it. Ah, that's so nice. I'm happy that I inspired you to do that. We need more cats on Twitch. We need all the cats on Twitch. Everyone should have a cat cam. I want all the kittens on the stream. Yeah, I know they're not. For the most part, she doesn't really like me much though. She prefers my mom. Oh, that sucks, Trashy. That is not fun at all. It should be mandatory. Yeah, it really should. You can't stream without a cat cam. Should be one of the rules of Twitch. Hey, it's Yuka. Where am I? The first thing I saw when I opened my eyes was the ceiling of a dark gloomy room with flickering uncovered light bulbs. The random bursts of light were so dim that they only just barely lit up the wood grain on the ceiling enough to see patterns on it. But what if you don't have a cat? Then you should have a dog cam, or a bird cam, or a hamster cam, or any other pets, or a tarantula, or something. Snake cam. All the pets. Ow. The back of my head hurts in the same way it would if someone had just pulled my hair really hard. But what if you don't have any pets? Then you can't stream. You're not allowed to stream without a pet. I don't know. Twitch should donate. Yeah. My yes and no. I like the idea, but I worked so long for like animal shelters, and that is like a big no in my book to just give away pets like that, because there is so many people that don't deserve having pets because they don't know how to take care of them. So it will be good, both good and bad. Let's see. I couldn't do anything about it though, so I just frowned and waited for it to subside. Oh yeah, 100% agree. Maybe stuffed toys and we can pretend they are real. Yeah! That sounds like a good idea. You can have plushy stuffed toys. Yes, please. All the plushies. You can have like plushie cams. All the butties. But Spot, stop it. You can have this one. Hello. Let's see. I have one right here. My little friend. Let's see. Totoro, yes. We have like, I think we have like 5 or 6 Totoro plushes in our apartment somewhere. They're hidden. All of them. I wonder if I'd hit my head somewhere. I can't remember a thing. I suddenly realized that my feet weren't touching the ground. Andrea. Psst. There you go. and there was a cold sensation all along my back. I must have been lying down on a hard surface. I tried to move, but both of my arms and both my legs were gone to sleep and they wouldn't budge. Sigh. Bye! I need a Totoro plush. I have a Totoro art print, but I haven't put it up yet. Ah, but Totoro is the best. It's life. Oh, hello. I just have to keep lying here until they woke up. I gave up on moving and instead just stared up at the gloomy ceiling again. Bye, Andrea. Hello, Andrea. Oh, welcome back, Andrea. Yeah, she's kind of restless. I don't like it. The wood grain looks like a person's face. I knew it wasn't actually a person, but it really did look like one, and he was glaring down at me with a hateful expression. It was creepy. Why does it look familiar? Where have I seen this face before? Oh, that was it. I looked at the screen. It looked like the scream that munch. Oh, the munch. I don't know how to say it in English though. The monk painting we studied in class, except this face was screaming in anger. He hated me. But I'm really starting to get scared now. If only Big Brother were here with me. He would just pat my head and laugh and tell me how silly I was being. Oh yeah, where is Big Brother? I was still a little disoriented, but I turned and twisted my head as best as I could, manage to see if I could find him anywhere nearby. By the way, guys, I remember that thing. Another good thing about having Andrea as a cat cam pet is that she's also my my like, what is it called, my like the special needs, no, not that, the when you have it's like a protective animal, or like, oh, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember what it's called. Like support animal? No, I don't know. Yeah, a comfort animal. That's what it is. So it's really good to have her here with me because it makes me more relaxed and more calm when I stream. So it's a good thing having her here as my cat cam thingy. As my cat on cam. Why was I sleeping on a place like this anyway? And why wasn't Big Brother at my side like he always was? I remember being in Big Brother, his umbrella, then doing some kind of charm with his friends, and then I was in an old school building. And then Big Brother and I was looking all over for the bathroom so I could go pee, and we got separated. Lisa! Why were we in this school to begin with? Maybe the charm failed and this was our punishment. Maybe I was the one who messed it up. I probably shouldn't even have been here. And if I hadn't asked him to help me try to find a bathroom, we wouldn't be separated right now. I shouldn't just held his hand and not let go. I should have lasted a little longer without peeing. Then we'd still be together. What happened to me after that? That's right, I finally found a bathroom, but when I went inside, there were people hanging in there, lots of them. Eh. I was so freaked out, I went back into the hall and collapsed onto the floor, and then I was talking with someone. It was a boy who got me separated from his little sister, I think. He said he'd help me find my big brother, his name. That's right, his name was Yuya Kisami. Yeah, I remember him. It hurts, it really hurts. Why can't I move? Why? I then realized that I couldn't see my arms. Why weren't they at my side? They were still numb too, so I couldn't feel where they were either. But I tried my best to move them anyway. Yuya the creep. Yeah, so true. He's super creepy. Or Yubota. Apparently. That sounded like rope. Am I tied up? I thought maybe the reason I couldn't feel my arms or legs and couldn't move was because I was tied up really tight and it was cutting off my circulation. Come on, move. With some effort I was finally able to move my fingertips. I started feeling everything I could. I'm grateful even for this little bit of reassurance. He was a butt. but spot is a really clever thing at the end. I love it so much. It's some effort I finally be able to move. Yeah, okay. I can feel something. The rope around my wrist had been tied up tight and looped many times over, and with the circulation trickling back into my arms, it was really painful. It hurts, it hurts. I was so scared, I felt like I'd forgotten how to breathe. Somebody's coming. Footsteps were echoing from out in the hallway. The footsteps right in front of this door. It stopped right in front of this door. Big brother? Big brother? I wriggled in place and screamed as loud as I could. I didn't even care about the old splintery rope cutting into my wrists and ankles anymore. Big brother, save me, it's Yuka. I'm right here, save me please. You shouldn't run around like that, the ropes would just cut that too much. That much more. I'm officially creeped out. Understandable. Yeah, this game is super creepy. I love it so much though. Yay, it's Kisame. My apologies for the long wait. It's so dark in here and you must have been terrified. Oh no. No. Kisame.
大丈夫かいゆかちゃん
Are you alright, Yuka? He was looking at me with a caring, sympathetic smile on his face. He seemed to be really concerned about me. Please save me. When I came to, I was all tied up. No, no, stop! You were indeed, and I'm the one who is responsible for
大
it.
事な妹
I wanted to make sure I never got separated from my dear little sister ever again. Uh-oh, little sister?
君は僕の
You,
大
of
事な
course.
妹だから
No.
僕と離れない
That's why I had to tie you
し
down,
っかり
so
し
you
まって
wouldn't
おか
ever
ない
leave me. What? Kiss on me? Are you joking with me?
どうして
Why, you ask?
君こそ
What a silly question. I already told you because you're my little sister. What part of that didn't you understand? I don't understand it at all. I'm
ゆかは
not.
まだ小さいから
Well, you're still just a child, so maybe you're simply too young to comprehend.
大丈夫
But worry not, if Big
これからお兄ちゃ
Brother
ん
will
が
tell
教え
you
てあ
all
げる
about it.
僕
Kisame,
たち兄弟は
we're siblings after all. We simply have to reach an understanding. Oh, I love it, Trashy. I love your reaction to games I play. It's so fun. His eyes looked like they were staring far off into the distance, like he was in a trance. I'm scared, Big Brother, I'm scared. Oni-chan! Why was he doing this? Why did he tie me up? And why did he look so happy about it? I didn't get any of it. Every hair on my body was standing on end. I was terrified. Isn't there any way I can escape? The concern of my eyes were on fire. The corners of my eyes were on fire. I couldn't stop myself from crying. Tears were flowing down my face like a waterfall. Kisame smiled, then reached out and touched my cheek. His hand was ice cold. It was like there was no blood flowing through it at all, like the hand of a dead person. This didn't happen in the other one. No, I think this is like behind the scenes kind of thing, where like, back off. I think because the description of this game said that it will be like you will get to know more about stuff that happened in between the stuff in the other game, so you get to know more about what happened when you were not playing the game of some sort. It was like there was no, yeah.
君が目覚めてくれるのを
I've been waiting so long for you to wake up. And now show me that spark of life. Put everything you got into it and cry for me, Yuka. Cry as loud as you can. He slowly and hesitantly took his hand off my cheek, then began walking around me towards my feet. Then he gently grabbed my skirt with one hand and drew a knife from his breast pocket with the other. Ha.
It's show time!
No. No. Excuse me.
So,
There, just like that, that's the voice I've been longing to hear.
その顔だ
And the face I've been longing to see.
恐怖と絶望が
It's
頂
only
点に
when
達したと
one's terror and hopelessness reach their peak that the soul truly shines.
それをもっと見
I want to
たい
see more, direct
それを
more
僕に向けてくれ
that at me. Yuka, I know you're capable of shining even brighter.
大丈夫
Well, don't you worry, your big brother will help you reveal that light.
鮮血にまみれ
Covered in blood and
痛みに
writhing
もが
in
き
pain, oh, true suffering is a far, far prettier sight than this. That's what's wrong, Yuka. This is no time to rest. The fun is only just beginning. What the fuck? Gosh, this dude is such a fucking creep. So true. Oh my god. So why don't you try calling me big brother? No? Nissan, save me. Big brother, please come save me.
何を言っているんだ
What are you saying,
お兄
Yuka?
ちゃんはほ
Your
ら
big brother is right here. Look right in front of your eyes. No, my big brother is... The panic of fear just kept getting more overpowering. I think I was hyperventilating. But Kisame showed no mercy. Instead, he reached out and grabbed my neck.
本当に
Living rabbit really do make far too much noise. This is messed up. Yeah, I know. It's super messed up. Can't breathe.
なんて遅い
What a thin neck you have, so soft and supple.
君の頸動脈
I can
の
feel
太
your
さ頸椎の形が
carotid
よくわかる
artery
なんて戦場的な
and
作り
your
をしている
cerebral
んだ
vertebrae perfectly. The muscles, this curvature is so sensual, like it was made for my hand. Oh my god. No! Haha. Is this painful? It must be painful.
床が悪いんだ
This is your fault, you know. You know only big brother around. I'm your only big brother around there.
はずなのに
Indeed, the hug. I need a hug. Oh, yeah, me too. This is too cursed. Yeah. With that, he let go of my neck, but then hastily pulled the knife on his hand right up to my face. He made sure I could see every inch of it clearly, and just held it there, slowly turning it for what felt like an eternity. Hug trashy mouth, hug Sukana. Yeah! All the love. Everyone needs a hug.
ちゃんと見えてるかな
Have you gotten a good look at it, Yuka? The knife was stained with red splatter marks. Not even red, just dark. It wasn't a color I knew well. But there was only one thing it could have been. What?
ああこれか
Oh, this? No need to worry. Kurosaki dirted it a bit, but it still cuts like new. I was shivering so hard I could feel my teeth vibrating. A chill ran through every part of me, and if I were so afraid that it had actually lowered my body temperature. The chattering coming from inside my mouth was getting louder and louder, to such an extent that even I was getting distracted by it. This is making me very uncomfortable, this poor child. Yeah, I know, right? It's horrible. I feel so bad for her.
いい顔だ
What a lovely face. My little sister is doing an excellent job, but her clothes are in the way. No, don't do that. Kisame suddenly tore my uniform, exposing my stomach.
だ
What is this? Your belly is bouncing like a water balloon. It must
たっ
be
ぷり
full of
内臓が
guts.
詰まっているじゃない
He
か
laid the knife blade flat across my belly button, and then suddenly a sensation of cold metal against my skin sent even more shivers up and down my spine. Haha, if it hurts, feel free to scream, okay?
恥ずかしいことじゃ
There is
ない
nothing to be ashamed of.
あ
Huh? That's all you got?
どうしたんだいユカ
What the matter, Yuka? You haven't given up already, have you? Not after I've finally gotten my hand on the little sister I always wanted.
手に入ったのに
Do I need to call the Twitch cups? Maybe you have. Hello? I need to report a bad experience in a game. No. I guess it's better. My throat was uncomfortably tight or something. I actually wanted to cry for help, but the wall of my air pipes were sticking together. Breathing was hard enough. Hug! Sakana, hug, Sakana. Wait, what? Haha. Self hug! Best hug. Or almost the best hug.
返事を
Answer me, Yuka. Yuka. I know. That's a good girl. Now that it's time for the main event. Jesus Christ. Big brother, save me. Prayer had taken over. I couldn't hold myself back. I knew it wouldn't go over well, and I knew it would hurt, but I forced myself to cut out. Big brother, Big brother! Chan! Oh my god. I'm your big brother, remember?
謝りなさいユカ
Apologize, Yuka. Yeah, no, I don't think this happened in the original at all. It could not have happened in between scenes. Nah, maybe not. I'm not sure. It didn't happen in the original game, but I'm not sure what, where, or when this happened in the story. But I'm sorry. No, that simply won't do. You have to say, Big brother, I'm so very sorry. Do it right. Do it right this time. Big brother. My big brother isn't you, Kisame. I'm not your big brother. You bitch. What was that just now? Did I imagine it? Hate me so much it makes you wet yourself. Big brother. You're very interesting. Even in such an embarrassing state, you still call out for help from your big brother. Pitiful. You're an adorable little sister, and I'm going to make you feel real good. So there is no need to lie there crying in your own urine. It's pitiful. Pitiful? Did I just look down at this girl and call her pitiful? Why? Why am I feeling pity for her? What's happening to me? The poor girl. How is it that even I can exhibit such useless, empty emotions? Is there still some remnant of potential within a man like me to burst these paltry platitudes? I'm not like the other, and yet even I. I keep telling Kisame's mother. I keep telling you there is no way my little boy would do something like that. But I'm afraid it's true. Your little boy, Yuya, brandished a pair of scissors with intent to harm a fellow kindergarten student.
ゃるんですか
You're saying this was done on
私
purpose?
たちが駆けつ
By
け
the
た
time
時
he arrived to the we arrived to the scene, he was looking down at his own
笑っていました
bloodied hand and laughing.
とにかく
I've done
こちら
everything
で
we
はもう
can.
対応しかねます
No, we have done everything we can for him on our end. How you wish to deal with him now is up to you.
待ってください
Please wait.
なんだあいつ
Ah,
もね
I couldn't
潰れなかった
even
のか
manage to crush his eyes. Okay, Jesus.
俺は幼い頃から
Even since I was a little,
命に思いやりを
even
持ったり
ever since I
他人
was
の
little,
心を感
was
じたり
little,
す
I've
る
even
方法がわからない
I've been unable to put myself in another man's shoes. I possessed no sympathy, no empathy, and no respect for life.
次第に親たちは
Slowly but surely, my
あくまでも
parents
見るような目で
started to see me
俺を
like I was some
疎んじる
kind of a devil. They shunned me, they ignored me.
兄と姉ばかり
They focused all
愛
their
情を
love and
注ぎ始
affection
め
on my older brother and sister, on my
た
highly
成績
successful
優秀
and
な人格者
ner-
兄と姉ばかり
generally upstanding brother and sister.
さすが
Everybody
周りが
liked
揃
them,
って
and I
認める
began
人
to
格者は
realize
違
just
う
how
と思った
different life was from people who were well regarded.
親でさえ諦めた
And since my parents has
兄
given
と
up on
姉
me,
だけは
those siblings
接し
were
続
the
けてい
only
た
one who ever looked after me.
特に兄貴は
My brother was
その吐き気がするほどの優等生ぶりを振り
particularly
かざし
obnoxious, always
熱心に
flaunting
俺を
his
いい
honor
弟
student
にしようと
status and
した
trying to make me into a good little boy. I was sickening.
あいつ
It
は
was
兄の
sickening.
立場を利用して
He'd use his
俺に命令し
standing as my
俺に
elder
しつ
to
こく
boss me
付きまとっ
around
た
and would even follow me to make sure I was
そう
behaving.
だ
But I did fight
小
back
学生の
once. Back in elementary
俺
school,
は
I
一
stood
度だ
up
け
to my older brother.
本気で兄
なんてこと
What
して
the
るんだ
hell are you doing?
ヒューヤ何を燃やしたんだ
What are you... What did you just burn?
何って
It was an animal.
動物だよ。
Oh, are you mad because it
ああ。
smells?
匂
I
う
just
から
killed
怒っ
it
てんの
now
か
and it still had some
しょう
blood
がない
left
じゃん。
on it. It
今
was going
殺
to
したばかり
smell
でまだ血
no
が
matter
残っ
what.
て
Oof.
いって
Ow.
何すんだよ
The
バ
hell
カに
was that for, asshole? I honestly had no idea why he struck me, but this was the first time I've ever been on the receiving end of violence, and I was pissed. I tried to jump him, but he was just too big. I didn't stand a chance.
どうして命を大
Why
切
do
にし
you
ない
have so little
どうしてこん
regard
な
of
ことを
life? For life,
殺す
how
なんて
can you just kill another living creature?
なぜこんなことす
Why
るんだ
would you
ヒ
do
ューヤ
something like that,
う
Yuya?
るせえ
You
俺が
shut
拾
the
ってき
fuck
たんだ
up. I'm the one who
切り
found
殺そう
it.
が
I
何
can
し
do
ようが俺
whatever
の勝
the
手だ
hell
ろ
I want with it. I couldn't believe that asshole actually threw a punch at me. I was determined to hit him back. I wasn't going to give up until I succeed. Ah! I think I'm gonna end the stream for today. It's a little over the time I usually do, and we didn't eat dinner, so we had to make dinner. So I think I'm gonna end it for today. And I'm also going back to work tomorrow, so I have to be rested. Let's see, we're gonna save. Yes. There we go. Let's see, back to title. Yes. Food is very important. Yes. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. And we are gonna raid someone. Just wait a bit. Sit tight. Who are we gonna raid? It's always the big questions. We gonna raid Bunny, as always. Dashboard. Let's see. Hello, Pink Bunny. Okay. Have fun, guys. Thanks for coming by, and I will see you guys on tomorrow, actually. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, then we're gonna continue this game. So I will see you then, and thank you for coming. As I just said like 5 times already. Have a good night tomorrow. Thank you. The same to you. Have fun. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.